there, I'm a new YouTuber, and this is my first video that I'm gonna make. The first, and you can guess what it is. It's what if Deku was scp-999? Nine. So we start after the fight of all for one and all one for all. After the fight, he was weak, but he could still punch only one time. He saw Deku and he punched him. After that, he punched through Deku's chest. And for Deku, it all went black. 2 months have passed, but for Deku, it has been like 1 second. So Deku wakes up. He doesn't know where or who he is. He doesn't remember nothing yet. He looked around and he found a girl, the mother of scp-999. He only dropped one tear. He felt sad. Only his emotions knew who it was, but he didn't know who it was, Deku. He didn't know who it is. After one of the scientists picked them up, he threw them, Deku, into a testing chamber. They tested Deku with a D class. After he's been tested and all that stuff, D class felt happy cause not only cause he's the only SCP that he knew that didn't want to kill him. And when Deku hugged him, he became more happy cause that D class was depressed. Very, very depressed. Because he saw his friends die over and over and over again. From different friends. After that, the scientists took him away 5 miles away. So after that, the D class became crazy after those 5 miles. He became crazy, like, no, take me back. No, take me back. I feel lonely now. Take me back. That's what he says. And so after that, the scientists for sure knew that was his ability. By the way, in this one, Deku has a quirk. Well, in his next life. His quirk is happiness. And you all know the drawback. When they get far away, like 5 miles away, the person becomes crazy. Becomes addicted to his happiness. So after that, the scientists put him as safe, but with a warning. With touch with your own precaution. Even though it doesn't matter if he doesn't touch him, cause anyways, his power works away or with touch. Oh, by the way, Deku can't talk. He can only purr. This is the same universe as UA, so they're in the same universe. In the SCP universe is in this UA universe. So, after that, Deku roamed around, found safe SCPs. He can understand them. He can speak to them, and most of the SCPs said, "Sure, we can escape from here." The other one said, "No, it's impossible to escape. No one has escaped yet. Only when breaches happen. That's the only time we can escape." And so, when Deku heard those comments, he became like emotionless, because he didn't know if he can escape or he cannot. After he found a Euclid class, a save class with another warning, and he spoke to this guy, this spaghetti, not this thing. I won't speak of that yet. So after that, Deku spoke to him. They laughed a little, and they became friends. And so when the spaghetti monster touched Deku, he became like colorful, and this thing was now a rainbow yarn ball. It wasn't full of eyeballs, nothing like that. After that, after that, Deku said, "Whoa, you can change forms!" And the spaghetti monster says, "No, yes," says, "Yes, this is my first form, my base form. I can make stuff, I can make music, but I wasn't able to do it until now. Maybe because of you. Thank you for doing this." And Nico says, "No, it was you. You were happy. That's why you became that form." And so the spaghetti monster says, the colorful yawn ball says, "Thank you. And you're kind of right. My happiness did make me go back to my first form." And so they walked around the place, and the scientists saw the spaghetti monster. Well, the yarn ball, the colorful yarn ball. They all got together with those two, cause those two were the most things that made him happy. That made them happy. After that, a few months go by, and there's a containment breach in which includes Shy Guy and Peanut. Only those two managed to almost escape. They were in the second floor where Deku was and the yarn ball was. After that, they met Deku. Their powers doesn't work in other SCPs, only Deku works in the other SCPs. Deku only only Deku, his powers can work on other SCPs. So he touched Shy Guy to calm him down. After that, Peanut, and they both became happy. And they Shy Guy grabbed Deku, and after that they sit down. Peanut was just staring at it. Shy Guy put Deku in Peanut's arm. After that, the guards came and took away Peanut and Shy Guy. After 5 miles away, they became angry again, aggressive. They killed every guard that was contained them in their cell. They closed their cells. Thanks to that, they weren't able to escape anymore. So Shy Guy was still mad, but connected with his power, since it only worked if they looked at him. And he doesn't have a very good power. He always gets stared at, cause if he can't move when he's being stared. He can only move when they're not seen, like one of those angels thingamagog from Doctor Who. After that, Deku went roaming around, found their containment cells, and after that, one guard picked him up, and the scientists also picked up Deku, and thought of an idea. The scientists took him to scp-999, which is this thing, which is very dangerous, by the way. It's in an acid pool, but Deku was put in a platform so that he can talk to scp-682. After they talked for a while, after that, Deku, scp-682 put his hand, for Deku to slither in his hand. And so after Deku touched him, he became happy. He wasn't angry anymore. So after that, the scientist took Deku. After 5 miles away, he became more angry than ever. He started to make a containment breach. After that, Deku was put in a containment cell so he couldn't escape. But SCP-682 found him and found this girl, which is its familiar, or like that. So after that, the SCP-682 put Deku on its back, and they roam around. And Deku said, "Wait, let's get my friends." And he said their numbers, their containment cells. After they got Peanut, Shy Guy, the Young Ball, the colorful Young Ball, and they found this guy, the Plague Doctor. After that, they escaped. Also, the Plague Doctor became happy. He was like playing with Deku, all that stuff. And the SCPs were playing with each other. We're playing with Deku and the Rainbow John Ball. Oh, it's hard to me to speak. Okay, after they escaped, they were in a forest. And Deku, when he saw the forest, he remembered. He remembered that he died. He remembered all of those stuff. He remembered his power. He didn't have One for All, because after the battle, One for All was coming back to All Might. After All Might gave it to Miriam became sad because this power belongs to Deku, not him. But he still took it in order to save people. After that, a few months go by. After that, they still roam around to look for a boat. They found a few SCPs. Some of them stayed with them. Some of them didn't want to go with them. Some of them, after they stayed with them, they got away. But only one SCP stayed with them. It was a mannequin. Only a mannequin stayed with him. He was only there because he wanted to help them. So after they found a ship, one of those ships that have a cargo containers, they got in one of the containers. After that, the mannequin drove the boat to Japan, where Deku wanted to go. And there's where we gonna leave it off. I don't wanna put Japan yet. I don't wanna put him in lockdown because of the SCPs. Not yet. So I won't say the ending yet. Well, the ending is like a few millions and millions of episodes. So yeah, I hope you liked the video. Like and subscribe, and see you next time.